Hi, hello, welcome to Homeschool. This is your Class 7 Mathematics NCERT or CBSE board. We are in our Chapter 5, Exercise 5.1, problem number 11. In the following figure, you can see the figure. Angle 1 adjacent to angle 2. Is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Give reasons. Let's see the figure here. Angle 1, is it adjacent to angle 2? Adjacent angles, you have three rules. What are the three rules? The two angles should arise from the same vertex. Are they from same vertex? Angle 1 is here and angle 2 is here. First point only we say it is no. The two angles are not arising from the same vertex. And second one, the two angles must have a common arm. Yes, these two angles is having a common arm, I can say. And non-common arms are on either side of the common arm. Though it may be either side, but they are not from the same vertex. So directly I say that these two angles, angle 1 and angle 2, are not adjacent angles. We write here solution. Angle 1 and angle 2 are not adjacent angles. Are not adjacent angles because, what is the reason we say? Because these two angles are not from the same vertex. Same vertex. Suppose if they are arising from the same vertex, we may say the two angles are adjacent. Finally, we say angle 1 and angle 2 are not adjacent angles because these two angles are not from the same vertex. 12th problem. Find the values of the angles x, y and z in each of the following. In this problem, we have two sub-questions. What we need to calculate? We need to see the figure and find out the values of x, y and z. See the first sub-question in this. You can see the figure here. Observe the figure carefully. I can see here two lines are intersecting at a point. Two lines are intersecting at a point. Immediately I say that their vertically opposite angles are equal. I know here only one angle. I don't know x, I don't know y, I don't know z. So now by seeing this figure, we can find those. Now let's start with the known angle. 55 degree is vertically opposite to this angle, that is x. Therefore, I can say x is equal to 55 degree. Reason, vertically opposite angles, or shortcut you can say V dot O dot A also you can write. I don't have any letters to indicate the angle, so directly we can take given 55 degree angle. I can see two lines are intersecting. Therefore, 55 degrees is vertically opposite to angle x. That means x is equal to 55 degree. Reason, vertically opposite angles. And now I can say angle y is equal to angle z. But I don't know any one of the angle. So don't go with this vertically opposite angles. The next step, what I need to do? Either you may take this line or you may take this line. Any of the line you wish. If this is a line, if you take, look here, if you take this line, we know that 55 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Why? What's the reason? Linear pair, it is a straight line and the rays are opposite. Rays are opposite from the point. And I can say this is a linear pair. Sum of the two angles will be 180 degrees. We know 55 degree, right? One angle. So send this 55 degree other side. It will be subtracted. 180 degree minus 55 degree. That is y is equal to 180 minus 55. Do it, children. 55, 10 minus 5, 5, 7 is left, 7 minus 5, 2, 1. Is it 125 degree? Yes. Y is equal to 125 degree. Now you can say y is equal to 125 degree. Then now find z. Angle y is vertically opposite to angle z. Therefore, y is equal to z, that is equal to 125 degrees. Angle y is equal to angle z, that is equal to 125 degree. Finally, therefore, x is equal to how much? 55 degree. Y is equal to 125 degree. And z is equal to 125 degree is your answer. They asked us to calculate x, y and z. As I have taken 55 degree plus y I have taken. You can choose x plus y also. X plus y is equal to 180 degrees. I know x value is 55. 55 plus y is equal to 180. Again y is equal to 180 minus 55. You get the same answer. Any straight line you can take. Either this line you may take or this line you may take. Right? Try to understand the problem. Please don't by heart. See the next problem. Observe the figure carefully. I can see two straight lines. This is one straight line and this is another straight line. Two lines are intersecting at a point and one more ray was there from this point. Where are the two lines? This is one line and this is another line. You need to calculate x, y and z. Now, if I consider these two lines, observe only these two lines, children. I can see here this is 40 degree and this is z. When two lines are intersecting from a point, then their vertically opposite angles are equal. Now what is z value? 40 degree. I will write here z is equal to 40 degree. Now this z is equal to 40 degree. And this is y. And this is completely, I can write it as x plus 25. I can write. So here if these two angles if you add, you will get x plus 25 degree vertically opposite to y. So instead of taking this side, I go with this linear pair in order to find y value. Let me take this pair, that is 40 plus y. 40 degree plus y is equal to 180 degrees. This is vertically opposite angle and this I have taken by using linear pair. 40 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Send this 40 degree other side. Y is equal to 180 degree minus 40. That will be 140 degree. Y is equal to 140 degree. So this angle I got now, this is 140 degree. Okay. 140 degree is vertically opposite to how much? X plus 25. You can see only two lines and this is one ray arise from here. So what do? I need to add these two angles and say x plus 25. Any way you can do this problem, children. Better I do this way. Now vertically opposite angles. X plus 25 degree is equal to 140 degree. Okay. Now send this 25 other side. X is equal to 140 degree plus 25 if it goes other side minus 25 degree. Then now if you subtract, that will be 10 minus 5, 5, 3 minus 2, 1, 115 degree. X is equal to how much we got? 115 degree. This also how I have written by using vertically opposite angle statement I have written. Therefore, X is equal to 115 degree and Y is equal to how much? 140 degree and Z is equal to 40 degree. Right? Is it understood? Observe the figure. Where are the lines? You observe first carefully. I can see two lines. Then 40 is vertically opposite to Z. So Z is equal to 40 degree. The next step, these two I have added and this equal to Y. But I should know Y. Instead of equating this Y to this, I should know at least Y or X. Let us calculate Y by taking this right line. 40 degree plus Y by linear pair, I say this sum is equal to 180 degree. Y is equal to 180 minus 40. Y is equal to 140 degree. After getting Y, you equate to the vertically opposite angle, that is X plus 25 degree is equal to 140. X is equal to 140 minus 25. X is equal to 115 degree. Like this, we found X, Y, Z values. X is equal to 115 degree, Y is equal to 140 degree and Z is equal to 40 degree. Let's see the 13th problem. You have fill in the blanks in this main. First one, if two angles are complementary. Complementary means what, children? Sum is 90 degrees. Do you remember? If two angles are complementary, then the sum of their measure. Sum of their measure is how much? 90 degree. Second one, if two angles are supplementary, then the sum of their measure, if complementary, sum of the measure is 90. Then if they are supplementary, then the sum of their measure is 180 degrees. Third one, two angles forming a linear pair. Two angles forming a linear pair R dash. R dash what? If two angles forming a linear pair, you can see their figure. Two angles forming a linear pair. I can say it supplementary. Linear pair, sum of the angles will be 180 degrees. You can write here R supplementary angles. Okay, are supplementary, you can say. Fourth one, if two adjacent angles, adjacent means you know common vertex and a common arm, non-common arms are on either side of the common arm. If two adjacent angles are supplementary, the two adjacent angles sum is supplementary means 180 degrees. They form a, if these two sum is 180, then these form a linear pair. Linear pair. Fifth one, if two angles intersect at a point. If two angles are intersecting at a point, then the vertically opposite angles are always. If two angles are intersecting at a point. See here, you can see this is one angle and this is one angle. Two angles are intersecting at a point. Then the vertically opposite angles are always, yes, equal. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Last fill in the blank. Sixth one, if two lines intersect at a point. Imagine this one. Two lines intersecting at a point. One pair of vertically opposite angles are acute. Acute means what, children? Less than 90. Two lines intersecting at a point. So imagine here two lines have intersected at a point. And if one pair of vertically opposite angles are acute angles. If two lines intersect, you get two pairs of vertically opposite angles. This is one pair and this is one pair. And they have said one pair of vertically opposite angles are acute. What do you mean by acute? Less than 90 degree. So here you can see this is small angle, you can see it might be less than 90. Therefore I say this pair of vertically opposite angles are acute. If they are acute, then what about other pair of vertically opposite angles? This is acute. When it is acute, less than 90 degree. Then you can see these vertically opposite angles, children. You can see them, they are more than 90. If they are more than 90, what is that type of angle? Yes, obtuse angles. If one pair is acute angle, then the other pair will be obtuse angles. Obtuse angles. If one pair is obtuse angle, what about other pair? Other pair will be acute. If one pair acute, other pair will be obtuse angles. You can see the last problem, that is your 14th problem. In the adjoining figure, name the following pairs of angles. In this, you can see 4 sub-questions. First sub-question, you can see the adjoining figure. They have given the figure. This is the figure. Obtuse vertically opposite angles. Try to identify obtuse vertically opposite angles. We have seen what are acute vertically opposite angles. If one pair is acute, other pair will be obtuse. We have seen. Now you need to identify in this figure obtuse vertically opposite angles. Where you can get this? If two lines are intersecting at a point. Where are the two lines? Observe in this figure, two straight lines, AC and BD. Roughly, let me draw AC and BD. Observe here, AC and this is D, this is B and this is O. Yes, these two lines intersect to get vertically opposite angles, right? And we don't have any use with this ray. Now, obtuse vertically opposite angles. Obtuse means the angle is more than 90. Here in this, you can see these two angles are acute vertically opposite angles. Means they are less than 90. We need to identify obtuse vertically opposite angles. So this pair will give you obtuse vertically opposite angles. Right here, angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Obtuse vertically opposite angles. Obtuse angles are angle AOD and angle BOC. Whereas vertically opposite angles are equal. So we can write angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Next one, adjacent complementary angles. The two angles sum will be 90 degree and the two angles must be arising from the same common vertex. Look here where you can see this angle, do we get complementary? No. And this, no. Then I think these two will create adjacent angles. Look here, this is a common vertex for this angle and also this angle, right? And these two angles have a common arm and the non-common arms are on either side of the common arm. Yes, these two adjacent angles sum is complementary. This ray is perpendicular, you can say. Okay, you can say that these two angles sum will be complementary. So write here adjacent complementary angles. The adjacent complementary angles are angle BOA and angle AOE are the adjacent complementary angles. When they will be complementary, that is angle BOA plus angle AOE, sum will be 90 degree. Then I can say they are complementary angles. See the third one, equal supplementary angles. Equal supplementary means the two angles must be equal and their sum must be 180 degrees. Supplementary means 180 degrees, right? Equal supplementary angles. The two angles must be equal. Where are the two such angles? Yes, I can see here. This is one angle and this is one angle. See here, these two angles are equal, and if I add these two angles, sum will be 180 degree. So right here, angle BOE is equal to angle DOE. Angle BOE and angle DOE. The two angles, angle BOE is equal to angle EOD. The two angles are equal means both having same angle, that is, this is also 90 and this is also 90. Then when it will be supplementary, angle BOE plus angle BOD. Angle EOD is equal to 180 degrees. That means 90 plus 90 will be 180 degrees. They are equal angles and their sum will be supplementary. Equal supplementary angles. See the next one. Adjacent angles having same vertex that do not form a linear pair. Adjacent angles means arising from the same vertex and they are side by side angles, you can remember. And they should not form a linear pair. Observe the angles here. From here I start, children. Okay, these two are adjacent angles and their sum is not supplementary. Next, these two. Yes, this angle and this angle. The sum is not supplementary. Supplementary means 180. They are not straight line, no? They are not 180 degrees. Then this and this. Okay, and this you cannot take because this line is a linear pair. So these two adjacent angles we cannot take. So what are all the pairs? Observe here carefully. This and this, this and this, and this and this are the linear pairs. So right here, angle BOE and angle AOE are adjacent angles which are not supplementary. Next pair, angle AOE and angle EOD. Angle AOE and angle EOD, they are also not supplementary. Next pair, angle EOD and angle DOC. Angle EOD and DOC, they are also not supplementary. Not supplementary means they won't form a linear pair. Understand the problem by seeing the given figure carefully. Observe which are straight lines, which angles are complementary, which angles are supplementary, why we call adjacent angles, why we call it as a linear pair, and what are the vertically opposite angles. All these you should understand, children. Please don't by heart them. Okay, with this we are going to complete this exercise. We are going to meet in our next exercise with the next video. Until then, keep watching. Thank you all.